watching the Supreme Court this week. They weighed in on that major case that we've been following, which had to do with homelessness. And there are big implications for this in terms of how cities across the country deal with the unsheltered homeless population. So with that, see some of the numbers. Officials in Milwaukee have made significant progress in recent years, getting unsheltered people off the streets and into permanent supportive housing. That progress, though, could be in jeopardy as overall homelessness jumped 2% in Wisconsin in 2023, leaving a rising number of people without a place to go. James Mathy is our guest. James serves as Milwaukee County's housing administrator and has been called the architect of Milwaukee's holistic approach to addressing homelessness. All right, so I wanted to show that if the Columbia president comes out, I just want to apologize in advance, James. We might have to cut away from this, but I want to get to as much as we can. It's really interesting. Starting with the reason you're on today. Yesterday on the show, we were talking about the Supreme Court case. We had a guy by the name of Jesse Rabinowitz on, okay? And Jesse's with the campaign, the National Homelessness Law Center. And I asked him, I said, Jesse, who's doing this right on homelessness? And here's what he said.
There are cities like Milwaukee, and previously Miami had responded to homelessness well. Houston has done a good job, and many cities show that when you fund housing and services that meet people's needs, people love it. People stay stably housed, and they don't live outside anymore.
All right, he says it's all about housing, and he says you guys are doing it right. So take it from there and tell us what's been going on.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Connell. So really the approach in Milwaukee, we firmly believe the only way to reduce homelessness is using a housing first philosophy that's going to focus on permanent housing, but also services. So it's not housing only, it is housing with services. I think our community many years ago was looking at, criminalizing homelessness, writing individuals tickets as a way to deal with the crisis that would have happened in our community about 11 years ago or so. But I think we've been able to show we've made significant progress with the idea of providing permanent housing and voluntary services.
Okay, before I follow up on that, I just want to make sure that the trend is not reversing on you. I'll put a headline up from the Green Bay Press. Here's the headline: Wisconsin's homeless rate edges upward after nearly a decade of a downward trend. So again, you're on because we're talking about what's going right, but is that in jeopardy here a little bit, or?
Sure. So we did see a slight increase in homelessness in 2023 in Milwaukee. We were fortunate enough to have the lowest unsheltered count in the country 2 years in a row per capita in 2021 and 2022. We fell a little bit back to number 2 this past year, but we think we made some changes this year. We're going over our point in time numbers now. They should be significantly decreased from 2023 to 2024.
Okay.
But we had to make a few changes with some additional services, landlord engagement to be able to find new units in this challenging real estate environment, and also additional housing navigation.
I'll put up some of the stats here on Wisconsin's homeless stats statewide. The homeless numbers you're mentioning in 2023 at 4,861. Now, homelessness up 1.8% across the state 2022 to 2023, but you're saying it's trending back in the other direction, and you have just over 10% of the state's population dealing with unsheltered homelessness. And I think the point that you're getting to every time we look at data and statistics is you almost get punished for strong performance sometimes because then you're coming off a different base, right? So are you confident that you're in a good spot, or the macro and environment changing a little bit where you're going to have to make some adjustments?
We think we're in a good spot. Again, as we always say, one person sleeping outside is too many. I think we're really fortunate that the city of Milwaukee government and Milwaukee County government all work together. That's one of the things you often see around the country is you don't have local government units working together. There is no debate in Milwaukee with city or county officials or business leaders or both sides of the aisle. Everybody is working together lockstep with a solution on homelessness.
You have a thought on the Supreme Court case that prompted this conversation this week? I mean, this idea was a small city out in Oregon, Grants Pass, Oregon, where the basic question, as I understand it, was, people, can they be fined or given a ticket for sleeping out in public if they have nowhere else to go? And the Supreme Court's, heard those arguments yesterday. You have a view on that?
Yeah, I think the situation is just really unfortunate, Connell. The only conversation we should be having is the lack of affordable housing and services for those that are unhoused. Again, you can't You can't criminalize your way or ticket your way out of homelessness. Individuals that are sleeping outside, if you give them tickets, they can't afford to pay tickets. If they end up in jail, they come back out and they're back out on the street again. That is absolutely not a solution to homelessness. And again, if you're looking at a regional approach to this, just because one town might do an action like this, what about the town next door? We should all be working together, especially within the same state, to work together on a regional approach to solving homelessness.
All right. Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.